What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming your reality, and you can feel as if it is already yours, guys. It is already done. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a blessed Thursday today. Hope you guys are feeling well and continuing to push through the week, my family, okay? Now listen, guys, earlier in the week, we discussed talking about the narcissist, right? We discussed people coming back into your lives and things happening, all right? But we discussed earlier, even before that, maybe a couple weeks ago, and what I've been telling you guys, this is your year, chosen ones, okay? 2023 is your year. Mark your calendars, check it off, do whatever you have to do, get inspired, stay motivated, keep putting in action, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, because your manifestations is going to show up, guys. It's gonna show up, but you have to pay attention to the patterns on your path. You have to pay attention to the things that's being shown to you, okay? So that way you can step right into it, guys, all right? So grab your pens, grab your paper, all right? Make sure you're in a high vibration right now, all right? Make sure you're living in gratitude right now. You're living out of your heart center right now. You're radiating nothing but love into the world right now, because what you want, that dream, that goal, what you have, that desire, okay, it is on its way to you. And there's a reason why those certain things have been happening in your life, just like what we've been talking about, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get right down to this message. Make sure you guys write these down and don't forget to apply them to your life, or pay attention as they are being applied to your life, because some of these things could be applied to your life, but yet you're not paying attention for it. So you don't even know if it's being applied to your life or not. All right, family? So take note, and let's get right down to the first sign that your manifestation is coming, is that you are losing things. All right. And I don't just mean things like a pencil or a bottle, or anything like that. I mean, well, yes, that could be something, but for instance, you could lose your wallet. You could be losing money. You could have lost a relationship, lost a job. Okay. Whatever it is. All right, your cup was probably almost full, but now it's starting to be poured out. All right, you're starting to lose a lot of things in your lives. And you have to realize that this is the way that God works. This is the way that the universe works, right? Clearing things out of your space, clearing things away from you so that you can be filled back up. So your cup can be filled back up. How do you expect to help others if your glass is all the way full? You won't be able to pour into well, yes, you can pour into other people, but then you're going to be empty. All right. You're going to be completely depleted. You're not going to have the energy. You're not going to have what you need in order to move forward in life. So when you have noticed that you're losing things in your life, all right, this could be anything, guys. Just pay close attention to it. All right. If you're losing things in your life, then that is a sure sign that something is getting ready to show up in your life. All right. Remember, chosen ones, this is your year. All right, 2023 is your year. You've probably been hearing and seeing multiple people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You could just feel it on an energetic level that this is your time. So you might be in a season right now where you are losing things, losing people. All right, and if you are, just go ahead and smile right through it, my family, because that means that your manifestation is about to show up before you know it, guys. Okay, so that is the first sign. Make sure to write these down, is that you are losing something, right? The second sign that your manifestation is coming, and many of you can resonate with this, is that you have an increase in synchronicities and repeating numbers. All right, think about what has happened in your life, and I'm gonna connect the dots and tell you guys, kind of tie this in with my own story, so you can see the patterns, so that you can pay attention along your own path. All right, but if you are seeing, I remember there was a time where I was going, like I stopped seeing repeating numbers. Like I stopped seeing them for some time, like for a while. Right. And I was kind of going through like a stagnant kind of just everything was kind of just stagnant at that time. It didn't seem like anything was going forward. It didn't seem like anything was going down. It was just stagnant. All right. Have you guys felt like that before? Let me know. And you maybe didn't see as many repeating numbers or synchronicities as you used to. Okay. Synchronicities, when two separate events happen at the same time. All right. I remember one time I was scripting and I was writing something, but I had a motivational message playing in the background, and the exact sentence that I went to write out to script, it matched up with what was being said in the motivation. I mean, word for word, what I wrote matched up with what was being said. I mean, it was a complete synchronicity, and that's how I know, hey, the manifestation is getting closer. It's getting closer because now I'm in vibrational alignment. All right. So when you are seeing You know what I'm saying? The ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, five, seven. Like, let me know down below what you guys are seeing actually. All right. I've been seeing a lot more 8s and 7s, and a lot of 3s as well. 3 is my lucky number, my favorite number, by the way. So, but if you guys are having an increase in synchronicity, and this just, it doesn't have to just be with repeating numbers, right? This could be with anything in your life that causes it to be a synchronization, all right? And if you guys can see that, you're aware of it because of your spiritual awakening, now you can see the synchronicity, you have something to get excited about because you are in alignment with where you are supposed to go, okay? So that is sign number 2, that your manifestation is getting close, my family, all right? It's getting close, it's getting close, it's getting close, all right? Now, sign number 3, all right, this is a pretty big one as well, is that you have the urge to do something without understanding why, right? How many of you guys can resonate with that right now? Please let me know down below if sign number 3 is a big one for you. You have the urge to do something, to move in a monumental way, and you're sitting back and you're like, but why? You don't even understand why, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a perfect example with my own story, with my own life, because remember what I said, see the patterns, pay close attention to the patterns, okay? Now, I had my spiritual awakening in 2017. This is gonna be a quick Cliff Notes version, right? I had my spiritual awakening in 2017. 7 months later, my father passed away. About 5 months prior to that, he had a seizure in my arms. I was going through a lot of change, okay? 2018 was a rough year for me and my family, a very, very rough year. Fast forward to 2019, about a year later actually, because my father passed in July of 2018, but in July of 2019, around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, I had a sudden urge. All right, what was sign number 3 that your manifestation is coming? You have the urge to move without understanding why. Okay, in 2019, I had an urge to move out of my 9-to-5 job and to work on my business and to start this business and to start this community for the like-minded, for people that need to be together because something was going to happen. Now, did I understand what I was being told? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I had no understanding of why I was being urged to move in this direction. You see what I'm saying? I had no understanding. And at the same time, I'm working at my 9-to-5 job, but I took action. Okay, when you guys hear a word from God, you have to take action. When you hear that download come in, you have to take action. Okay, because you are being led to where you were supposed to be. So when I was basically told, urged to move in that direction, and I didn't have an understand why, I didn't just throw it out of my mind and say, oh, well, that sounds stupid. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to live in misery and stay over here at my 9-to-5 job and continue doing this. All right. But I took action and it led me to the manifestation. You see, the manifestation for me already manifested into the physical. All right. I'm giving you guys the signs because I've already been through it. I've already seen it. I know the patterns. All right. And I'm telling you guys right now, okay, when you have an urge to move and you don't understand why, go and do it. All right. Because a lot of the times when that happens, the word fear is going to show up. Did it show up for me? Absolutely. Absolutely, family. I was scared as hell. I didn't know what to do. I thought everybody was going to laugh at me, point at me, provoke me, right? Of course they will. Of course they are, because they think we're crazy, right? But this is a long sign. I'm sorry that I'm spending so much time on this sign, but it's imperative that you realize that when you get an urge to move and you don't even understand why, you need to go ahead and try it, all right? Because it's a sure sign that it's a manifestation, that it's something that is about to happen in your life. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys wanna talk more about that sign, more one-on-ones, because I know that's gonna be a big one for many of you, please reach out to me on my website, okay? Sign number 3, you have the urge to do something, an urge to move in a monumental way, and you don't understand why, family, okay? Now, sign number 4, that your manifestation is coming, is that there are emotional and physical obstacles that just seem to fall away from your life. They just slowly fall away from your life, okay? Now, like when we go through our trials and tribulations, right? We're going through pain and suffering. We're going through different things. We go through seasons. We go through seasons of suffering. We go through seasons of trials and tribulations. We go through all of these different things, and we have spiritual attacks, emotional attacks, physical attacks. You know, we're being attacked. We're being attacked, chosen ones, right? Now, when you begin to see these things falling away from your life, maybe that toxic narcissist over there, they're no longer bothering you. All right, there's a reason why I brought up the narcissist in the beginning of this video, because I'm going to tie it in together. You see, the narcissist comes back into your life hoping that they can reel you right back in, to hit you with that puncture wound, to bring you and pull you back in just to pull you back down. All right, but because you are overcoming the challenges, right? Because you are now moving away from that relationship, you're moving away from that person, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to allow for you to do this to me anymore. I'm not going to allow for you to talk to me like this anymore. I'm not going to allow for these things to happen. I'm going to go in this direction. And because you made that decision, the emotional and the physical obstacles are falling away, because that person is not going to bother you anymore, because you graduated from the lesson. And that is a sign that the manifestation is about to come, because this person down here, they couldn't come with you into the next season. They couldn't come with you over there. And in all your prior years, you kept pulling them into the next season. You kept pulling them into the next season. You kept pulling them into the next season. And guess what? You never ever saw the blessing come, the manifestation come. And you was wondering, why? What is going on? All of those physical and emotional attacks, because you are becoming your greatest version on a daily basis, you are applying the teachings to your life, and you're actually listening, and you're actually doing the right things. Now you're beginning to see those stepstones of blessings. Now you're beginning to see things show up in your life. And you're also beginning to see the emotional and physical obstacles slowly trickle away and just completely fall away from your life. That's not to say it's not going to show back up, but you did graduate from a lesson. So best believe that you're about to get yours. Okay. So that is sign number 4, my family. Sign number 4, that your manifestation is close. Make sure to write these down. Make sure to write them down below in the comment section as well for other people, because we are here together. We are learning together. We are in this together, my family. Okay. Now, sign number 5, that your manifestation is coming, is that you're beginning to see butterflies. This is crazy. I actually put this, I put this sign down for a specific reason, because for those of you that remembered, all right, I'm not sure if everybody remembers, you might be new, but for those of you that has remembered, months ago, okay, I talked about a butterfly. Months ago, I talked about a butterfly. Months ago, it's about months ago. I talked about a butterfly, and I talked about a yellow caterpillar. All right, for those of you that's on my Patreon, all right, you're on my Patreon, you see the pictures of the caterpillar that I posted, all right, because I put those up there for you guys. All right, you see the butterflies, the stories that I told you guys on my Patreon. For Patreon members, I told you guys and showed you that, all right, months ago. Butterflies represent transformation. Caterpillar represents transformation, all right? You guys have been in your little cocoon, right? Meaning you've been isolated because people have pushed you to that point. You have isolated away from the narcissistic person. You have isolated away from the family members that are no longer supporting you. You decided to isolate and to go in your little cocoon. All right. And in the midst of that, what are you doing? You're working on yourselves. You're putting in the action. You're putting the emotion and the energy into the things that you want to create. And guess what? You're going to transform into a butterfly. You're going to be able to come out of that cocoon and be able to flap your wings so that you can soar through this world, my family. Okay, so there's a reason why if you're beginning to see butterflies across your path, all right, it means great things are about to happen for you. Now, like I'm telling you guys, because it's happened to me, right? So I'm giving you guys the patterns. Just apply it to your life. Just pay attention. Okay, when I started seeing the butterfly and the caterpillar, I started thinking to myself, wait a minute. Something's about to happen in my life. Something grand, something great. I don't know exactly what it is, but change is about to come. Something is about to pop up and show out for me. I don't know exactly what it is. Yes, I've been putting into action, but I know that something great is about to happen. And months later, after putting out, or after seeing the butterfly, after seeing the caterpillar and believing, all right, because there are spirit animals out there, and they're sent to you to give you that special message, family. All right. But several months after that happened, and everything, times after that happened, I saw a change in my business. I saw a change in my finances. I saw a change in my attitude. I saw a change in myself just from being and noticing and basically paying attention to the signs that were being sent to me. Okay, so if you are beginning to see butterflies, if you're beginning to see that spirit animal, that spirit insect show up along your path, Okay, what are you doing right now in your life that's causing you to see that, to let you know that the manifestation of transformation is coming? Pay close attention to what you're doing now. What you're doing now. Remember, faith without works is dead. If you're not putting in no type of action, no type of work, all right, do not expect to transform into a better version of yourself. Do not expect for God to deliver a better version of you if you're not willing to actually put in the work and the action. But I can guarantee you guys, all right, springtime is coming. Many of you, now that I have mentioned this, please come back and let me know. Please come back and let me know. But now that I have mentioned this, many of you are gonna be like, yo, Coach Kev, earlier today I saw a butterfly. Or, man, 3 hours after I watched that video, I saw a butterfly, and then this happened in my life. Okay, now that I'm putting it out there for you, you hear it, it's in your mental, I guarantee you're gonna vibrationally, you're gonna match up to it, you're gonna see it, and something is gonna come across your path, the butterfly, the caterpillar, something is gonna come across your path to let you know that you are in a state of transformation and that your manifestation is getting close, it's on its way. All right, family, it is on its way. So pay close attention because that is a very, very specific one. A very, very specific one. We're talking about the butterfly. Okay, I'm not talking about any type. I'm not talking about a moth, all right? I'm talking about the butterfly, all right? So pay very close attention. That is sign number 5. Sign number 6 that your manifestation is on its way and it's close is that you are inspired. Like you are more inspired to take action. More inspired to take action. Why is this a big one? Because vibrationally, if we are in a, you know what I'm saying? If we're in a mood of not really wanting to do anything, we have no motivation, we're not inspired, we don't seem to care, right? We're quick to get into our emotions, we're quick to get angry because something happened, we're quick to ask, why did this happen to me? Instead of, okay, I can see why this is happening for me. You see, if you change your dialogue, if you change your way of thinking along with your dialogue, it's gonna come through you. The energy is gonna push through you to move towards that goal, to move towards that dream. All right, when you are feeling more inspired to keep on keeping on. All right, that's why I've been saying, man, you guys, many of you guys has been saying, yo, I've been continuing to keep on keeping on, Coach Kev. I just kept going, no matter what. I just continued to keep going. Your videos help inspire me. I'm motivated by your videos to keep on keeping on, right? I motivate myself. You guys motivate me. I have different motivation in many different ways. All right. But if you have this outburst of inspiration and motivation to push through and to keep going, it's a sign that it's coming. Okay. Because the person that doesn't seem to care, the person that always just talks and says what they're going to do, but they're not about nothing. They're not about action. They're just talk. They will never see the light of the day of that manifestation. I'm trying to tell you guys, they will never ever see it because because they don't have the faith. They don't have the works. All they're doing is just talking. They're not putting in any type of work, okay? And the fact that you guys are inspired behind it and you're going out looking for things, trying to make things happen for yourself, it's getting close. Don't stop doing it, just to continue to keep pressing forward, all right? That is sign number 6. That your manifestation is getting close, fam, okay? And the last sign that I'm gonna give you guys today, sign number 7, that your manifestation is on its way and that it's close, is that it is not needed, family, okay? And this is a huge one. And you're probably sitting back like, Coach Kev, what do you mean? I have been working on this thing for a long time. I've been doing my best to try to manifest it, to have it come into my reality, and I prayed on it. I've done this, I put into action. What do you mean it's not needed? What do you mean? What I mean by that, family, is that you're no longer living in lack. You're no longer thinking about it. You're no longer asking for it. You're no longer doing anything about it. You're just going about your day. Right? You're just going about your day. You're not putting in any type of action or anything to actually bring it in anymore, because now you are at peace. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No matter what, I am grateful. Woo! Guys, I need you to understand how powerful this truly, truly is. This is why I left it last, because when you are no longer thinking about it, you no longer have to do anything, and you're just content. Right now, you're in a place of your life of peace and happiness. Okay, like I said, you're already grateful for what you have. And if it doesn't happen, you're still grateful. You're still gonna be like, oh, It's not that big of a deal. I'll just try something else, or I'll try something new, or I'll go this way, I'll go that way. This is where the universe can bring it to you. All right. And why is it so beautiful? It's so beautiful because, like I said, you're not in that lack mindset anymore. And when you're not in the lack mindset, and when you're no longer thinking about it, wondering where is it, you haven't built that, you no longer have created that resistance around it. So now it can easily find its way to you. Because now, believe it or not, you are actually vibrational match to it, a vibrational frequency. All right, family. So you've already matched up to it. It's already yours. It's already done. The manifestations are coming. When it feels like you don't even need to ask for it anymore is one of the biggest signs that it is coming. One of the biggest signs. So pay very, very close attention to your emotions and your feelings around the things that you are trying to accomplish, all your desires, everything. Pay very, very close attention to that, family, okay? So that was 7 big signs, 7 big signs, okay, that your manifestations are close, guys. All right. That's why the narcissist is coming back. That's why old habits, old people, things are coming back into your life. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to steer you off course. All right. And they're trying to they're trying to get you to be shaken up. All right. Remember, that narcissist likes to stir your emotions. Don't let them get stirred up, family. Okay. So y'all pay very close attention to that. Make sure you write them down. Make sure you apply them to your life, or make sure to see if they are applied to your life. So that way that manifestation can come. The blessing can come. It's going to come. But I'm gonna tell you guys one thing to end this video off. If you don't have any faith in the 7 things that I just listed, all right, if you're losing things in your life and you're complaining about losing things, asking God, why am I losing this? I can't believe you're doing this to me. If you're going off the deep end and acting crazy like that, don't come back to me saying, Coach Kev, it doesn't work. All right, because I'm telling you right now, that attitude is not gonna bring it in for you. All right, you are going to be pushing it away. All right, you're going to push it away. You have to have faith. You have to believe. All right, faith is believing in the things that you cannot see. All right, so believe that everything is working in your highest good, because it actually is. Remember, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you, my family, okay? So if this video resonated with you today, you already know the deal, guys. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right here. You're truly appreciated. Don't forget to head on over to my website, www.speakitseeitfeelit.com, and book your session with me if you want to talk. Big shout out also to all of those that's been picking up their Speak It, See It, Feel It, and keep on keeping on merch. Thank you guys for your support, man. It's so awesome to say, hey, somebody across the lands is wearing something that I created. Like, that's just, I'm so grateful for that. And it brings no greater joy to my heart than to do that, family. And it's always been a dream of mine, a goal of mine. So truly, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. And listen, it's coming. It's coming. Don't stop. Remember, failure is necessary, but quitting is not an option, guys. Okay. It's a numbers game. Persistence is key, family. All right. So I love y'all to life. Y'all have a great rest of your Thursday. The weekend is coming up, so make sure to have your bell notifications turned on for new videos. And also don't forget to work on yourselves, my family. Okay. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.